Welcome to Style in the City, Greater Manchester's only dedicated fashion and beauty programme. Coming up this week, survive the cold Manchester weather in style with Ayesha's favourite knitwear. We answer that infamous "what shall I wear" question for one single female who's looking for the perfect first date look. See how our competition winner Claire fares with her television presenting debut. I reveal the hidden calories behind our Christmas tipples. And we've got all the tips to ensure you'll be striking the perfect pose. Well, I think the weather has definitely lent itself to fashion this time because it's winter warmers. And on hand is Ayesha from John Lewis, the personal shopper no less. So please tell me we're not doing bulky and out of shape stuff.
No, there's lots of gorgeous knits around, fine and chunky knits that are more tailored and more fitted to give shape as well, so in lots of different colours, and you will get something this year. I'm
going to hold you to that because I don't do knitwear well. Let's bring on the gorgeous Abigail first. This I love. I think it's kind of just that sort of thrown-on look.
Yeah, it's easy to wear. This is your tea dresses from the summer, following through into your winter wardrobe, so you get your wear out of them, teamed up with a chunky cardi, and you can actually either add the belts quite low slung or have the belt over the top, cinched in at the waist, so depending on what body shape you wear and what size you wear, you could actually do that, so you get two different looks out of it.
OK, fabulous. Thank you so much, Abigail. Let's bring on the gorgeous Amanda. Now, I love these colours. Obviously, I know marl grey, very winter. Yep. Is that something we can invest in?
Definitely an investment piece. You'll see that year in, year out, and straight through to spring as well. And teamed up with this season's hottest colour, the purple. And it's such a gorgeous shade of purple. It's quite dark, so it would suit a lot of skin tones. OK, now you've cinched this one in at the waist. Is that because sometimes knitwear isn't that flattering? Yeah, sometimes you need to cinch in at the waist to give you a better shape and to show off the great figure you do have, and I don't think women do that enough. That particular piece is actually tiered, so you couldn't actually wear that without a belt. It looks better with the belt. So you just perhaps need to experiment with the piece that you buy.
Thank you very much. Let's bring on the gorgeous Debbie. Now, I love this one because it's not a dull colour.
It's not a dull colour, but it is also fine. It's quite fine knitwear with a jersey dress, and this is a layered look, so you wouldn't be necessarily quite warm in it, away from your chunky knits. But it's nice if you're just nipping around, you know, if you're just indoors shopping or, you know, working. It's quite smart cash. But you could layer it up. You could still add another layer under that, like a polo neck, and still be quite warm.
OK, there are a lot of these kind of, I don't know what you call them, like throw-over waistcoat, short-sleeved ones. Are there any gloves out there that we can get as well?
There is. There's leather gloves and there's knitted gloves now in lots of shapes and colours.
Perfect. All right, thanks very much, Abby. Shall we bring back on the gorgeous Abigail? Love this tartan. Very Vivienne Westwood. We're still doing this?
Yes, there certainly are. There's lots and lots of tartan around, and that's carried on from spring and summer again.
Now, apart from obviously the hat and the scarf and knitwear, I immediately would think that was just a jumper. Do we still class that as knitwear?
Of course we do, yeah. It's a fine knit. I think that's a cashmere mix, so cashmere knit's quite fine and it keeps you warmer than normal wools. OK, so you just touched on cashmere there, and I know you've got to look after certain wools a lot better than you would in acrylic, for example. Yeah. So is it always check the labels? Always check the labels, and a lot of them will be hand wash. One thing that I think we do as women, we're quite lazy. We'd like to put it in the washing machine, but no, look after your knits because they'll look after you.
Let's bring on Amanda. Oh, nice. I like these splashes of colour. We shouldn't be afraid to do this in winter.
No, we shouldn't. There's lots of colour around, and I think you should find one that suits you. And there is, I mean, everybody can wear colour. It's just finding the right shade. And that's beautiful for Amanda. That's cinched in again at the waist, and we've picked out the colours in the dress, and that's silk dress.
Oh, silk, nice. So, I mean, actually, silk does keep you warm, so people might think it's thin, but silk is actually quite a warm
fabric. Silk layered will keep you warm. So Amanda could actually add a polo neck under that as well, and she's got opaque tights and a thermal vest, so depending on how many layers she wanted to go.
Now, I'm starting to feel left out because everyone's got a hat on, bar me. Is this the shape of hat? Is it a beanie hat?
It's a little beanie hat. It's a little beanie hat, and it's quite cute. It has the bow detail at the side, and I think it's quite cute. I like it because of the shape. It suits everybody. And the most important question, do you get hat head? No. No, because it's not tight. No, because it's not tight. It's just placed, and that is a wool. It's a wool hat, so you won't get a tie. I hate hat head. Thank you very much.
let's bring... Oh, see, Debbie's got a hat on as well. It's like some private club I'm not invited to.
Oh, you know, there's so many hats around this year, and I think we should have fun with accessories, and that's the Kashmir hat, so you won't actually get a hat head with that at all, and it's beautiful, and it will keep you warm compared to the polyester hats. And
this is sort of an sort of Angora type Aran jumper look?
Yeah, I was thinking for country walks, you know, when you go out on a Sunday, you want to put something on that you still feel feminine and something warm as well. So that's layered, so she could still add a polo neck under that with a chunky knit and her cashmere accessories.
Again, you've cinched it in. I think that is possibly a great tip for these chunky knits, so you don't look...
Yeah, so you don't look bulky, and your knit won't go out of shape either, so it's cinched at the waist to show off your shape, and you'll feel quite confident, so you don't feel quite dowdy.
Sorry to put my mother's sensible head on, but washing something like this, if you are hand washing, how do you dry it?
Dry flat on a flat surface.
Right, OK. Or give it your mother or your mother-in-law to wash.
Or dry clean it.
Yeah, oh.
If all else fails.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Debbie. OK, I'm going to go and get myself a hat so I can be in this private club that you're all in. Thanks so much today for all the knowledge on knitwear.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Time now for a makeover with a difference. Believe it or not, a survey in 2006 found that Manchester is home to the largest proportion of single women in the country, with 71% of its population unattached. With this in mind, we're treating 46-year-old Gillian from Rawtenstall to a makeover. She's single and looking, but is struggling to find that perfect first date outfit. So, Gillian, we asked you to come in an outfit that you would wear on a first date. So what was you thinking behind this?
I think it depends on where you're going, what you want to put on. I wanted to wear a dress that I thought was reasonably fashionable. Didn't want to go in trousers, so I thought wear boots and tights, which are reasonably fashionable. So that was it, really.
Right, well, I know you're going to look wonderful because we're going to leave you in the capable hands of Ben, and he can work wonders.
This is what you'd usually wear on a first date, which I think is absolutely... I think it's great, it's a good colour for you. You've accessorised it very well. The only thing I would say is I'd wear a shoe. This is actually spring-summer next year. This will see you with jeans, dresses, trousers. This will see you down the pub, or this will see you for a glamorous day or a night out on the town with the girls. I think this is a perfect shoe and we'll definitely be trying this. I think this dress, the lace overlay, I think is quite sexy. It's a little bit racy, you know, but to be honest, I think this is a winner already.
So, with tips on what to wear covered, it was time for the hair and makeup. And for this, I enlisted the help of Claire Lancaster. You may remember that Claire won our competition to find the region's next best TV presenting talent. Her prize? To co-present on Style in the City, so here she is stepping into my shoes to ensure the rest of the makeover runs smoothly.
Right, Andrew, you're going to be doing the hair for us today. How important is hair on a first date?
Well, on a first date, your hair is obviously very important. You want it looking a nice shape, you want it looking nice and healthy, but also you want it to look that little bit more glamorous as well. So what we're going to do today, we're just going to give it a lot more body, a lot more sort of tailored looking, but sort of a bit sort of Hollywood as well, so she feels extra glamorous and extra confident as well, because obviously being confident on a first date is quite important. If you look good, you feel good as well.
So, Gillian, your hair looks lovely, and we're here for makeup now. What's your normal regime for makeup?
Bit of foundation, a bit of lipstick, a bit of mascara if I'm really pushing the boat out, a bit of eyeshadow.
And then you're good to go. So, Emma, what are your top tips for first date makeup?
Keep it really, really simple. We're going to go for something really supple and sexy with you today. Everything I'm going to do is going to be cream-based. The thing about using cream, as it gets hot, it bleeds, it works like the waxes I'm wearing today. I'm going to give her a very easy wax. The hotter she gets, the better she's going to look.
So, Claire, tell me, how did you like the experience?
Well, with all these clothes, hair and makeup, I've hated it. I'm kidding. It's been great fun, and I felt really comfortable and just really enjoyed the day. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the whole thing go together now.
OK, well, I definitely think that's a cue, Gillian. Let's bring her on. Oh, she's a vision of beauty. So, Gillian, I've got to ask, how do you feel?
Quite different, yeah. Amazing, it's been fantastic, yeah.
You look absolutely gorgeous, Gillian. What did you enjoy most about the experience?
I don't know, that's hard to choose. I enjoyed having my hair done and the makeup and the clothes, trying on all the different clothes and the shoes. Yeah, all of it, yeah, pretty much.
Did you get any top tips on the best way to wear your hair for dating or your makeup?
Certainly with the makeup, got lots of tips for the makeup, yes. I didn't experiment much before, but now she's given me a good few ideas to try.
And what do you think, Claire?
I think you look absolutely gorgeous, Gillian. You just need a man now.
Yep.
Can we get those mail order? Have 3 of those then, please. Just get 3. So, with Gillian all ready to hit the dating scene with her renewed confidence, for anyone else out there who's looking to attract some male attention, this week's product of the week may come in handy. Molecule 01 contains only the aroma chemical Iso E Super, which on its own is less of a fragrance, more of an effect. In fact, its effect is supposed to be pheromonic. It costs £59 for 100 millilitres. Stock is available from our website. Still to come on Styling the City, I'm getting ready for the party season with a look at some high street frocks. I get into the festive spirit with some Christmas drinks, but what could they be doing to our waistlines? And if you want to avoid those unflattering pictures, then stay tuned for our guide to posing for the perfect picture. With the party season fast approaching, we're all on the lookout for that perfect Christmas look. So when the Manchester Evening News invited me along to model on their festive pages, I of course jumped at the chance to find out what we are doing this season.
One can have a dream, baby. Two can make that dream so real.
This is a Kate Moss at Topshop dress. It's £120, it's the top of our range for today, but it is a very glamorous number that I think is a classic 1930s style. You could wear it this Christmas and next Christmas as well, and probably keep it in your wardrobe, get it out again in the future. It's got that vintage look to it, and it's a deep sapphire blue, which really fits with the jewel trends that we've seen this winter. And we've teamed it today with some sparkling gold shoes from Primark that were only £15. And some jewellery from Dorothy Perkins, which are these large jewel-shaped rings and necklaces that range from about £7.
It takes two, baby, make a dream come true. Just take two.
Okay, this is a deep amethyst purple, again with the jewel-themed colours, and it's a really good version of a designer look that you might buy at the likes of Harvey Nichols, but this one's from Primark and it only costs £16. And this is the perfect party dress if you're going to a real red carpet event or a real glamorous gala dinner and that kind of thing. We've teamed it with some amethyst purple heels with some silver diamante heels to them, and really big statement brooches, bracelets and rings. Don't go with a necklace because we've got jewel detail down the front of the dress, so try and team it with bracelets and rings instead. This dress in particular, I mean, Gemma's got a gorgeous figure, so she's going to suit everything. But it's really good if you're trying to sort of flatter your legs, making your body look longer, making yourself look slimmer, whereas a cocktail kind of party dress is going to cut you off a little bit at the knee. So this is kind of for making yourself look longer and more glamorous. So this is more of a party dress for going out with the girls, maybe an office party. It's something little bit flirtier, a little bit more exciting. We've gone for gold here, and it's £35 from Therapy at House of Fraser. We've accessorised it with pearls to try and sort of mix and match the look a little bit, and some plain black shoes. This is going to suit, I mean, the detail here, the fabric flows from the Empire line down like that. So it's going to hide any kind of problem areas around your stomach, around your hips, and it finishes on a knee level, so it's going to be quite lengthening as well. So I would say this would be good for kind of girls who want to hide those hip and tummy areas. This sparkling red, ruby red dress is perfect for any of those dates you've got over Christmas, office parties, all that kind of thing. It's got two key trends from this season. That's the asymmetric style cut to the dress and the sequins, which are really back this winter. It's £65 from Dorothy Perkins, but I think for all the detailing that you get, that's not a bad price on the high street. This is going to kind of balance out any people who are kind of really broad across the shoulders, like asymmetric lines, really going to give you some slimming detail. It's quite fitted, so it is a bit of a figure hugger, so it is for slimmer ladies out there. But again, it's quite a flattering cut lengthwise too.
Just take two.
This is a hot pink number, and this is really great because this is going to last you into next season as well, because come spring, summer 2009, we're going to see loads of hot pink and bright colours. Buy this now, it's only £12, so it's a real high street bargain, and we've accessorised it with really big jewels, really big bracelets, and some glittery shoes, and it's going to last you for many seasons. Shape-wise, I think this dress again has got the asymmetric cut, so that's going to slim you down across your shoulders. It's got some ruching around the middle, which is going to hide your tummy, but it is quite short, so you're going to need good legs.
On the run-up to the party season, we all cut back on our food in the hope of shoehorning ourselves into that chosen dress. But what a lot of us don't take into account are the hidden calories in our drinks. Manchester's Christmas markets are well and truly underway, and in true festive spirit, I've come along to the city's North Pole Bar in Cathedral Gardens to sample some traditional Christmas tipples. Now, Adam, I like a drink, but this is ridiculous.
Just a small selection.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's start with what we think might be a little bit naughty. What's this one?
This is the hot buttered rum, which is essentially 2 teaspoons of white sugar, a big teaspoon of butter, a shot of rum, and then topped up with hot water, a little drop of vanilla essence and dusted with nutmeg.
Ooh, I can smell the butter and it smells beautiful, but quite calorie laden.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But would you suggest you just have one of these?
It's quite a big drink, so it's it'd fill you up for quite a while, I'd imagine. It's not something you're going to drink all night.
No, one of those and then onto your normal tipple. Now I know for sure that this one's calorie laden. This is a typical Christmas one, isn't it? A snowball. So what's in this one?
It's made with a Dutch spirit called Advocaat, which is essentially custard infused with brandy.
Nice.
And then it's topped with lemonade.
Yeah. I know, I've done my research, and I know that having one of these is like eating a Topic chocolate bar. So you wouldn't have 4 Topic chocolate bars in one evening, so perhaps not 4 of those.
No, probably not. It's sort of a rich style of drink, so it's not something that you're meant to drink all night. It's very much a one-off sort of thing, much like the hot buttered rum.
OK, now, I just said that's my favourite, but in fact, at Christmas I do love a mulled wine. What's in this one?
Red wine based. We make our own recipe here, which is red wine, Vimto, cranberries and a secret blend of spices.
Yeah, do we have to kill you? You'd have to kill us if we knew the secret blend.
It's stored under my hat.
Now, I know that one of these is the equivalent to an aero bar. So, but it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like it's calorie laden. But again, maybe you just have to start the night with one and move on to your
maybe
drink.
4.
You're a guy after my own heart, actually, it turns out. Right, let's go on to the white wine. This has got to be a steady one, you'd think.
Yeah, nice and easy.
So I know that a glass of white wine is 115 calories, so that's not bad, is it?
No, not at all.
So a whole bottle? Is a bottle about 4 glasses?
A bottle's 4 glasses, yeah.
OK, so that's not too bad, is it?
Depends whether you can cut off after a bottle, though, that's the question, isn't it?
I don't know when to cut off. You don't know me at all. Now, I call this the hangover cure. But it's a Bloody Mary, so what's in this one?
A Bloody Mary is vodka, lemon juice, tomato juice. Then sort of everybody has a slightly different recipe for these sort of things. I favour Worcester sauce, Tabasco, celery salt, black pepper, and possibly a little splash of red wine, just to give it a bit more depth.
Now, one of these is the equivalent to 4 Rolos, so not that bad at all, is it?
Pretty good.
Quite a long drink to drink all night, though. So I think I'd probably stick with white wine. But thank you very much for making me feel a little bit sad about all the calories I'm consuming. But it's not just the calories we need to think about whilst partying the night away, it's the camera too. Now, if your festive photos were anything like mine last year, you were looking huge, you were blinking, your eyes were red, hideous. So Style in the City have enlisted the help of a top photographer to give us her top tips to make us all look fabulous.
OK, girls, quick picture. Now, Jemma, you have to remember that the camera adds £10 to you, so it's always a good idea to stand slightly side on and kick your toe out, just like that.
So my foot pointing towards the camera?
Yep.
OK.
And it also gives you a nice S shape. There you go.
Lovely.
OK, girls, quick picture. Oh dear, Jemma.
Why is it always me?
You look really awkward. Now, it's a good idea. You can either put your hand on your hip, just like that.
Yeah.
You can use one of your friends to lean on.
Yeah.
Lower your shoulders and take some deep breaths, because that gives you a good shape.
Okay, right. I've taken that on board.
There we go. Ready, girls? You got it.
Ah.
Okay, another picture, girls. Jemma, you've got a strained grin.
Oh.
And if you're concerned about having a double chin, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth as the picture's being taken and chin slightly down.
Okay. It does work, actually, doesn't it?
Try again. Okay, girls, another picture. Now, Jemma, you were blinking on that one.
I can't get it right.
A good tip is have your photographer say on 3. 1, 2, 3, then you know, and you're not standing there with a grin pasted to your face.
So your count is 3, not us?
Yes.
Right, okay, we're going to get it this time, girl. Well, you got it, I didn't get it.
Right, you ready, girls? 1, 2, 3. So if you really want to go for it, the red carpet pose suits most girls. Now, why don't you all show me what you think the red carpet pose is? No. What it is, slightly over your shoulder, winning smile.
Oh, I see, we see the soap stars doing this. Right, girls, come on.
Big, beaming, megawatt smiles. Very glamorous.
So there you go, top tips to look picture perfect this Christmas. But don't forget, you've got to look like you're having some fun. Competition time now, and it's one for the boys. How do you fancy winning a £200 online spending spree? Whether you're looking for an individual style that breaks the mould, or perhaps you're struggling to find a Christmas present for the man in your life, BeckandHersey.com are offering one viewer £200 to spend at their online store. To win, simply text the answer to the following question. Which Bolton-born entertainer was formerly a male model? Was it A, Dave Spikey, B, Vernon Kay, or C, Peter Kay? Text style followed by your choice of answer, A, B or C, to 88821. Entries cost £1 plus your standard network charge. Players must be 16 and over, and lines close at midnight on Tuesday the 9th of December. You can find more details on the terms and conditions on our website. That's it for this week, but coming up over the next 2 weeks, we're bringing you everything you need to get you through Christmas, whether you're skinted or minted. Next week, it's all about cutting the cost of Christmas as I offer you options on what to wear, what to buy, and what to do over the festive season. So if you're tightening your purse strings this Christmas, don't miss next week's Style in the City.